Oh, rainy afternoon in Montreal. Said it's a rainy afternoon in Montreal. Get in! Oh, this is going to be the best qualifying session of the year, this. Guys, I am absolutely buzzing for this one. Nearly ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's go. Let's go. Ricardo pole. Right, turn that down. Boom, we're on. Boom, rainy day in Montreal. This is what it's all about. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Motorsport Madman, and this is qualifying ahead of the 2022 Canadian Grand Prix. The green screen might be flickering a bit in the background, but it's not about the green screen today. It's about qualifying in Montreal in the wet. Who's going to get pole position today? It could be anybody. Look at the result from FP3 a couple of hours ago. Look at that. Fernando Alonso was quickest in Friday practice 3 about 2 hours ago in the wet. Look at that top 5. Look at the top 7. Alonso, Gasly, Vettel, Ocon, Ricardo, Norris, Russell. If it's anything like that, even if it's just a smidgen like that, I'll be dancing down the road, mate. This is what Formula One's all about. We've got a big chance of a big upset today, and I love it. I would absolutely love an obscure pole position. It feels like it's been years since we've had them like a mad pole position. I feel like it's due. But yeah, apologies for the lighting. I can't seem to get it right. I was messing with it for ages, and I can't seem to get the settings right. So I might be a bit see-through, but yeah, Alonso for pole. What are we saying, guys? Yes, Tax, Matty Parker's in, Ernesto, welcome in, Chris Poundcoin. He's probably in 2 streams at once there, Chris. But if you are here, Chris, welcome in. Oh, look at these certain adverts, means absolute disaster. Let me change it a bit. Yeah, it literally depends what's on the TV screen. What I need to do is move the TV further back so that the light from it is not so affecting my face and the oh, that's a nightmare, that. But we'll see how it is for the actual race, innit? But if I have to change the settings, I got to change this. Demcast raid. Yes, we're all about a Demcast raid. Oh, mate. It's a green screen raid at the minute. Nah, it'd be alright. But, mate, literally, no exaggeration, literally any one of like 12 drivers could be on pole here. You know, you hook up a perfect lap at the end of the session. Maybe you risk it on a set of intermediates or something. You know, if a wet to dry session, man, or dry to wet, or anything in between, mate, is so exciting. You know, this could be any result. This could be anything. Oh, here's the theme tune. Oh my god, we're full hype. This is honestly, right, this is the most hyped I've been for a session this season, without a shadow of a doubt. I think, you know, I was thinking before, I think the perfect combination of a Grand Prix weekend is actually a wet quali dry race, or a wet quali and maybe like a bit of drizzle before the start of the race or something. This is the perfect combo, man. We're going to be dry, sunny tomorrow, but we could have a right mixed up grid. You know, the last time I've seen a qualifying session was like this, you got to go back years, man. You know, I remember Nico Hulkenberg getting pole position in Brazil in the rain 12 years ago. We could be on for something like that. Oh, absolutely buzzing, mate. How are we doing? Don't mind the light, you can see your face. Yeah, you can see me, can't you? You can see me, can't you? If I've got to mess with the settings, I will do, but it doesn't look too bad at the minute. It's because I changed all the background. Because, do you know what? I had the background picture as like a perfect sunny day, blue sky and everything. And at the last minute, about 5 minutes ago, I was like, no, I can't be having that as my background image, like a 35-degree day in Canada, perfect blue skies. I was like, nah, we're gonna get the wet mode on. But because it's a darker picture and because the light and the sun's messing about outside, it doesn't know whether the sun's coming out or not. We've got a lighting issue. But we'll if I had more light, is that worse or better? I'll have to just mess around with it as it goes. I'll look like a lobster. I mean, I'm a bit of a lobster anyway because I was outside. Look at that see-through shirt. I can't go too near the camera. Oh my god, yeah, they're just saying in the commentary it's a tough track at the best of times. Yeah, crashes incoming. Yes, Matty. I tell you what, this could be a war. The War of Champions could claim many victors, many people today. Oh, it could. This could be nuts. Joe, seriously, I seriously rate Fernando Alonso's chances here. I had him. I predicted on Thursday morning. I predicted Fernando Alonso to get a podium. That's nuts. That is completely ridiculous. And you know what? Now the odds for that would have absolutely plummeted. That might have been 2,000 to 1 on a Thursday morning, Alonso podium. Now, I tell you something, it ain't 2,000 to 1 now because Alonso's looking rapid, mate. And if he bangs it on pole, I don't even know. I won't even have a voice left tomorrow. If Alonso gets pole, I won't be on tomorrow because I won't have a voice left. I will absolutely lose it, mate. Because I was a bit of an Alonso fan back in the day. Alonso in his prime, mate, for Ferrari was next level. Or if Vettel gets pole, if we have an unusual situation here, I'm all over it. DRS all the way. No, not today. With wet weather means DRS is inactivated. Oh, and yeah, the big news heading into qualifying, which I didn't even mention, is that Charles Leclerc will start from the back of the grid. Tsunoda as well, yeah. So Leclerc and Tsunoda, no matter what they do today, they're starting from the back. Charles Leclerc taking a brand new, not only power unit, but I think gearbox, turbo. I think Leclerc's taking virtually every single component. And yeah. But I will mess with these. If when the session starts we're still flickering, I'll go into the settings and I'll tweak it, but it doesn't look too bad at the minute because I don't want the whole session like flashing. But yeah, you'll have no voice after a few pint offs. I don't do pint offs, mate, but I might tonight. If Alonso bangs it on pole, I'll have a pint off tonight. Oh yeah, mate, that would be next level. 2008 Canadian Grand Prix, Robert Kubica. Yeah, literally, yeah, he did actually win that, Pan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Robert Kubica was his one and only victory. Came a year after a horrendous crash here that he had in the 2007 Canadian Grand Prix, and come back to win it the following year. So that was an underdog thing. I'll tell you, look at this weather, man. This just absolutely, this is prime settings for drama, this. This is prime settings for Formula One, this. I haven't been this excited for a qualifying session for a long time, I'll tell you that now. Because this, especially with the pace that Alonso had. Look at Verstappen Perez having to do a 3-point turn in the pit lane just to get out. Let me just check that those live timings are updating. We should be seeing names move around now as they're on track. So Q1 is underway. If you don't know how qualifying works, we do 18 minutes of Q1. The slowest 5 drivers at the end of that get knocked out and their grid position is set. Then we go through to Q2. That's a 15-minute session where 11th through to 15th place gets set. And then the final Q3 pole position shootout comes later on. That's a 12-minute session, and that's the battle for pole. That's where the real positions get set. But listen, anything can happen here. Look at this, man. And it's just, I love it, right? Because it's on the cusp where it's not quite bad enough for them to, like, hit the emergency cancel button on the whole thing. Like, it's not that bad. It's just bad enough where it's like, yeah, session can get underway, and they can do the qualifying session, but it's going to be treacherous. Absolutely treacherous. It's borderline red flag. This is the thing. It's on the precipice of being cancelled, this. It's on the precipice. And what we're going to get now is a load of people on the team radios complaining, going, it's undrivable. But if we keep going round for a few laps, you'll clear up a lot of the standing water and you can get on with it properly, because I don't want to see this red flag, because that means I could be on air all night. Nah, it's on the precipice. Come on, Latifi. This is Latifi's big chance. I'll be in the nip if Fernando wins. Or if Fernando wins tomorrow. No, that is still 1,000 to 1, that. But it's all about today. It's all about today. We worry about tomorrow and we get there. Let me have a look at these webcam filter settings. Filters. Let's have a look, see if we can make it a little bit better, because we don't want it like that. How's that? No, I'm see-through. It's a delicate balance, you know. How about that? I'll leave it like that. That looks a little bit better. Always have a nightmare. I need a conflab with Denver about green screen situation. Always have a nightmare with it. But literally, I beg they don't red flag this, because this is where we can have some drama. Look at this on board with Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion, and look at the water coming off the front tyres. It's going to be barely able to see where he's going. Into the final chicane then. Has anyone set a representative lap time yet? I don't even know. Sorry, the live timings. Oh shit. Yeah, live timings are on there now. Yeah, so George Russell's quickest at the minute, then straight out of the garage, straight quickest on a 36.6. Verstappen a full 0.8 of a second slower than that. Vettel pops up now into P3. Oh, this could be anything. Anyone could get knocked out here. You know, this is never the case. You know, it's always, oh, look at that now. Oh, why am I see-through? Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this, man. I should have just left it how it was. I should have just left it as it was. Now I'm full ghost mode. Casper the Ghost. Here we go. I'm coming back to life. Yes, I tell you what, it's a delicate balance. There we go. It's a delicate balance between me being see-through and this coming up as green. It's a delicate balance. Hopefully that's a little bit better. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trim out that entire corner. Because fuck 'em. There we go. I'm going to trim that entire corner out. Why am I see-through? Verstappen goes quickest. I'm going to spend the entire session messing with this rather than watching quali. This is... No, it's just going to have to be what it is, isn't it? On board with Fernando Alonso. Look at that purple first 2 sectors for Fernando Alonso. I'll tell you what, man. Fernando Alonso for pole, man. I'd love it. Here he comes in down the... Lewis complaining. They're all going to be complaining, but get on with it. We want to... This is what it's all about. Proper 12 qualifying. Yeah, man. Oh, why am I chilling here? Sorry, guys. I'm just... Right, hopefully that's chilling. Russell's gone fastest of anyone in the middle sector now. 11 minutes to go then in his Q1 session. Sainz is quickest from Verstappen by 18,000 of a second, but Ocon's only a tenth off the pace, and Russell goes quickest then breaks into the 134s just about then. Do you know, it's going to be a case of last one across the line is quickest. It could literally be, as the track dries and dries and dries, it could literally be last one across the line, pole position. Because the track's just going to get, as they're getting rid of the water, as they're going round and round and round, you know, the track's slowly like, they'll bed in like a racing line eventually, where that might be dry. Someone might risk it on a set of intermediate tyres come, you know, by the time we get to Q3. And you could be last one across the line, pole position, literally. This is a proper 12 qualifying, damn right. Oh, mate. Anybody could get knocked out here. Stroll, Perez, Zhou Guanyu, Kevin Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi are in the bottom 5 at the minute, but that's all going to change. We've got a full 10 minutes to go before the bottom 5 get knocked out. And a lot is going to happen in this 10 minutes. Tell you now. Here comes Carlos Sainz, and he's struggling in like 4th gear for traction out of the final corner. Sainz pops into P2 then. So it's Russell from Sainz, Gasly P3 at the minute, Verstappen 4th, Ocon 5th, Tsunoda. Oh, it's not going to be updating. Apologies. Is that on now? Sainz, Verstappen, Ocon, Tsunoda, Gasly. Yeah. Oh. Russell, Sainz, Gasly. Can't believe this. It's not updating. It's not updating. Fuming. Right, come on. It wasn't updating. We had to refresh the entire website again, like I have to do every single stream. Kevin Magnussen's gone quickest. Oh, this. Look at this. This is what I was saying, exactly what Martin Brundle's saying now, that it could literally be the last one across the line. You know, it's Magnussen from Russell, Ricciardo, Ocon, Sainz. Oh, this. I tell you what, we could be looking at a crazy result. Valtteri Bottas goes P1 at a 34.8. Leclerc's still in the bottom 5, man. Maybe they're not even... Maybe he's not even fully going for it, because no matter what Charles Leclerc does in this qualifying session, he'll start in from the back. It's a Mercedes 1-2. I feel like I'm back in 2019. Wow. Verstappen goes quickest now. It's like everyone that crosses the line, bang, quicker. You go quickest, then you go quickest, then you go quickest. It's just a raw domino effect. And it's just going to leave someone... Whoever doesn't time it right is gone. You're eliminated. If you're first one across the line and then everyone crosses the line after you, you'd be eliminated. You've got to be last one across, because if track's drying up, it's better lap after lap, minute after minute. The track's getting quicker. Oh, bit of porpoising for Fernando Alonso in the wet. Russell back top. Yeah, man, this is evil. I hope the timings are updating. We've not got any technical issues with the green screen. We're rocking. We're finally on. It's only taken 15 minutes for me to sort everything out, but we're bang up to date now. Wow. Alonso, Verstappen, Russell, Ricciardo. You can't take your eyes off this. Carlos Sainz goes up into P1. In fact, you know, when the live timings are working, they're actually ahead of the TV. In fact, I wonder if I go 5:01. Yeah, we're gonna be a few seconds ahead now on here. But yeah, Leclerc now pops up into 7th. But yeah, when the live timings are on point, they're like 5 seconds quicker than the televised situation. So this is really live. When it is live, it's live. It's oh, look at this lock up into turn 1. Is this on board with Nicky Latifi? Is this Latifi or Albon? I don't know which Williams that was, but one of the Williams boys getting it wrong into turn 1. Alonso across the grass at the first chicane. Turn, what will that be, 3 and 4? Wow, straight across the grass. What's the running order at the minute then? We've got Sainz, Alonso, Verstappen. Who's at the bottom then? Who's in trouble then? With 5 minutes to go. Who's in the elimination zone? Sergio Perez. But he might be about to absolutely storm up the timing zone. Oh, he doesn't storm up the timing sheet. It only goes up to P13, does Sergio Perez. Is he under pressure here? Is Sergio Perez under pressure to get a lap in? 5 minutes to go. We've got Albon down there. Tsunoda, Vettel, who looked rapid in FP3, struggling so far in the first part of qualifying, where it really matters. Oh, here we go with Charles Leclerc bouncing over the sausage curb on the inside of the final chicane. Not ideal, surely in the wet. You don't want to be doing that, but does go up into P7, and this is changing all the time. Kevin Magnussen's in the top 5 for Haas at the moment. Alonso second. I tell you what, Alonso's looking genuinely quick. Not just like a one-lap wonder. He's actually looking genuinely on the pace here, and that is fantastic. Oh, replay with Lando Norris then going wide at turn 5. Is that? Yeah, see you later, Kim. No worries. Thanks for popping in anyway. Thanks for joining us in this a wet day in Montreal. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna trim it even more than that. Whoa! What am I doing? Whoa, we're wobbling. Nah, we're chilling. I'll leave it like that. We're chilling. So there's only 3 minutes to go now, guys. You've got to get yourself into that top 15. Do you know what? I'm even gonna go like this. Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'll move over this way. It's still... Are you joking? So Perez is still down there, you know. Perez is under serious pressure to get a lap going. Alexander Albon, Tsunoda, Stroll, Latifi, the other guys at the bottom, both Canadian. Both guys racing at home, both in the bottom 3 at the moment. Come on, lads, you're at home. Esteban Ocon goes P2. Alpine is 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Oh, stop the count. Alpine 2nd and 3rd. I'll take that all day. I'll shake your hand now and say quali over. Wait, why is it flickering so much? does it do that? Takes the piss, man. I would have sort this out for next weekend. Yeah, look, yeah, Vettel, yeah, they're the guys under pressure. Yeah, both Aston Martin, both Williams, and both AlphaTauris are the ones under pressure. Alpine are rocking out front. Kevin Magnussen in the top 7. It's a Ferrari 1-2 now, with 1:20 to go. Do you know what? I'm surprised no one's binned it. I mean, it might be speaking too soon, but I'm surprised we've not seen anyone in the wall. Verstappen goes quickest now by half a second. Max Verstappen. Now we've got a yellow flag in Sector 1. Is it going to be someone in the wall, or has someone just spun off? Did I fully jinx it? Oh, you're joking. Why? Carlos Sainz has gone off. He's not hit anything, though. I think he's down at turn 4, yeah. Green flag now. The coast is clear. Science has got it. Science has got it together. Oh my god, this webcam. I am fuming. Yeah, Perez is under pressure, you know. There we go. How's that? It's got to be better. It's got to be better. Yeah, it was yellow flag, but only briefly. Yellow flag, but only briefly. Oh, I can't be dealing with this. Gasly's in trouble. Gasly's out then. Gasly's definitely out, and Stroll. Gasly and Stroll are out. Come on, Vettel. Yeah, Vettel was rapid in practice. Here comes Nicholas Latifi. No, not good enough. He's out as well. So Gasly, Stroll, Latifi, Tsunoda all out. Can Vettel get himself out of that bottom 5? That's the big thing now. That is the big thing now. Great lap from Alonso. He's 58 thousandths of a second slower than Max Verstappen. It's virtually identical lap times. I tell you what, Alonso's seriously on it. Where's Vettel? Magnussen goes 4th. Magnussen and Alonso are the standouts so far. Definitely. Go on, Seb. Come on, Seb. Get out of that bottom 5, lad. Oh, he's going to put Norris in the bottom 5 if he gets out of it. Oh, he doesn't get out of it. He doesn't improve. So it's Gasly out in 16th. Vettel 17th. Stroll 18th. Nicholas Latifi 19th. And Yuki Tsunoda P20. So both Canadian boys out then. P18 and 19. That's a shame. Both Astons, both Williams and an AlphaTauri in the bottom 5. Nightmare. Aston Martin have had a shocker, man. They have. Especially because Vettel was like top 3 in practice before. I was like, go on, lad. I text you, didn't I, Jordan, to go in Vettel pole. Vettel pole. That's in the bin. I'll change it. Alonso pole. Yeah. Alonso pole for me. That'll be sick. Oh, these. The problem I've got is I've either got a see-through t-shirt or a full green background, and there's no in between. There's no perfect setting, so I'm in the bin. I'm gonna have to mess with it. Look at that now, Ghost. That's because the adverts. But yeah, I can't change it for the adverts. But that was a dramatic Q1, that, and I tell you what, it confirms Alpine's pace. That it's a big disappointment for Aston Martin, but it confirms that Alpine are on it. Do you think Max will get pole? Yeah, when all's said and done, you know, probably. Because Leclerc's can start from the back no matter what. Because he's had to put a brand new engine in, brand new gearbox and everything. He's had to take the penalties for doing that. And it's mad that we're only 9 rounds in. Oh, look at this. I'm fuming about the green screen now, seriously. But I'll have to find some happy medium where I've got to move the TV and put it on the wall over there, because the light coming from the TV, as soon as there's a lighting change, because it's that close to me, as soon as there's a lighting change, that's affecting the whole setup. So it's two on a knife edge, so I'm absolutely, it's a flipping nightmare. And it's alright in a stream during the day, it's absolutely fine. 2 p.m. stream, 3 p.m. stream, it doesn't matter because there's enough daylight coming through to counteract the light from the telly. But when it's an evening stream and when you haven't got as much natural daylight, that's when I really struggle. That's when I go full Casper the Ghost mode and full flickering background, and I've had enough. I am absolutely livid. But yeah, technical issues aside, both Aston Martins out. Yeah, what was that, man? Vettel complaining on the radio. What was that, man? He's gutted because he knows it could have been a special day. It could have been a special result. Yeah, drop like, yeah. Yeah, technical issues aside, smash the like button. No, I just don't feel like when it's like pole position shootout, I can't be messing with the. Do you know what I mean? I can't be messing with the stuff. I'll just go enjoy it from now on. It is what it is, and I'll have to just sort it out for next week. But yeah, these conditions. For drama, these conditions are exactly what the doctor ordered. Like the ting. Yes, Denver. How we going, bro? I'm having we need a green screen conflab, lad. No, I need to just. Yeah. I'm having a nightmare, lad. I'm either Casper the Ghost, look at that, or I've got. Look at this. We're having a mare. You know what I mean? But there's not a lot I can do, to be honest. In fact, what I will do, if I open that a bit, nah, worse. Now I've got a see-through head. But yeah. Doctor ordered morphine. Yeah, I've got a hole in my head. Look at that, I've got a hole in my arm. You got morphine for that, Chris, or what? No, I've got to get this sorted out, man. I can't be dipping about like Casper the Ghost, do you know what I mean? Ridiculous. Right, Q2's about to start then. Let me just make sure the live timings are up. But yeah, they're out then. Gasly, Vettel, Stroll, Latifi and Tsunoda all out. Tsunoda's starting from the back anyway. And Charles Leclerc, whatever he does, he'll be starting from the back as well, which will move everyone up one. But here we go for Q2 then. 15 minutes of Q2. It's fine. I wish it was fine. I wish it was fine. It's not fine. But it will be. I've got to move the TV further back, and I've got to get more lights, I think. And I've got to completely cut off the daylight. I've got to make it full studio mode, basically. So I'm only relying on the lights rather than the natural light. That's what I've got to do. And I've got to move the TV further back, and then we rock and roll. We've got issues that I need to solve. Because I ain't going to get any viewers with a flickering background and a see-through body. And a hole in my head. Do you know what I mean? Got to be professional, don't you? And oh yeah, half of the guys are out on intermediates. Look at this then. Albon, oh yeah, they're gonna go on to intermediates. Oh, look at this. Who's going to get through to the top 10 shootout then? Who's going to get knocked out here? Mick Schumacher's still in then. Both Haas guys are still in quali. Can they get through to Q3? Alexander Albon's still in as well. Go on, Alex. I'd love to see Alex in the top 10. Oh, Mick. I'd love even more Mick to get in the top 10 shootout, man. That'd be mega. Whoa, Lewis Hamilton losing the rear end there. Coming out of turn 4. Whoa, look at this. This is fantastic. Montreal drift. Russell fastest of anyone in sector 1, but that's been beaten now. But yeah, the track's drying out so quick. I don't even know if it's raining. If it's still raining, it's very, very light. Doesn't even look like it's raining anymore. I'd love to see Lewis pull something special out of the bag, but either wet or dry, whatever conditions, this Mercedes just does not seem like it's on it. No matter what the conditions. Lewis to the line then. Sets a benchmark of a 33 flat, but that's going to be beaten. Not only by his teammate, but probably by everyone on the intermediate tyres. Russell does a 32.9 then, just half a tenth of a second quicker. Here comes Kevin Magnussen then, up to P5. Well, 5th of the 5 times set so far. But is it intermediate weather, or is it full wets? It really is on the cusp. Like, the same very similar lap times. Usually it's immediately clear whether you need to be on the wet tyres or the intermediate. This is just like, it is seriously at the crossover point where, is the Inters quicker? And I think it is. Oh, there's a Williams in the wall. Alexander Albon has had a little bit of a... He'll carry on. I don't think he's got any damage. He's just sort of put the nose in the barrier, but because it's one of those Tech Pro barriers, that it's like basically like foam barrier, he's got away with it. Has he got any damage? No, he's alright. He's alright, he'll carry on. Yeah, he's barely, I mean, he's hit that barrier probably at like 5 miles an hour, very, very slow. He's got away with it, he's put it in reverse, and on you go. Here's a replay then, what happened with Alexander Albon. Yep, turn 6, just brakes too late. Bit of understeer, locks up. Oh, it's quite a hit. It's quite a hit, but no harm done, yeah. Oh, Perez is in the wall. Oh, has he got damage? Yeah, this looks like a lot harder. Oh, I tell you what, that looks like... No, he's not going to get away with that, is he? Perez in the wall. In Q2. What's he doing? He's trying to get into reverse. Oh, big drama for Sergio Perez. Perez in the wall, man. Yeah, Alonso looking quick, Jordan. He's the quickest of anyone on the intermediate tyres. Right, replay on board with Sergio Perez. Can he get out of this mess? Oh, onto turn 4. Oh, no, that's quite a hit, that. No, that's a decent hit, that. He ain't getting away with that. I reckon he could have broken suspension and all sorts here, you know. Oh, no, that's quite a bad hit, that. I don't think you're getting away with that, you know. I don't think you're getting away with that. It's red flagged. It's red flagged. Press and hold reverse. I mean, maybe it would just be a new front wing and away you go, but it was quite a... It was quite the shunt, that. If he gets away with this and gets a new front... Oh, go on then. He's found reverse, which is not a simple thing in an F1 car. Go on then. Go on. He was in reverse. Oh, no. Oh, he's out, man. Perez is out. That's it. Game over for Sergio Perez. He's in the wall. Couldn't find reverse. Or reverse didn't work. One of the two. And he's out. Alex Albon got away with it. Perez did not. It was quite a... Yeah. To be fair, he might have broke a front wishbone or something with that, you know. Even if he had got it in reverse and got out of the wall. I don't know. He might have had proper like structural damage there. I don't know. Well, I've gone full ghost mode now. With that shot. No, it's alright. But Alonso was quickest on the intermediates. Verstappen was second quickest, half a second off on the wets. But Sainz in third and Ocon in fourth. They were on the inters as well. So I think before the red flag, it was just about beginning to become intermediate tyre weather. Just before the red flag. But now, if it is still raining, if it's raining, the cars aren't going round. It's gonna go back to full wet tyres again. Game over for Perez, yeah, man. Okay, then, so wee bit of a chat and thought you were ill. If you see me dip out and then look at that see-through shirt and all the rest of it, it probably does look like I'm ill, yeah. Oh, Perez. Hey, but, you know, I seen it coming. Where did I have Perez in my predictions? Non-existent. I knew. DNF. Perez. Yeah, bang on. No, but Perez will start 15th then. Unless he's in 8th for the minute. He'll have to be knocked down and but I suppose if the track speeds up and it's stopped raining, they've got 9 minutes left in the session when they get it back underway again. Let's try and not be as see-through as I am right now. Let's try and not be that see-through. There we go. Easy fix. Yeah. Yeah, so everyone back in the pits. Right. So yeah, Perez stuck it in the wall. He's out. But yeah, there'll be 9 minutes to go when the session gets restarted. So it's by no means the final result of Q2. So the bottom 5 at the moment then is Zhou Guanyu, Kevin Magnussen, both McLarens of Ricciardo and Norris, and Leclerc 15th out of the 15. So they'd be knocked out if it was stopped right now, but it will get it back underway in a few minutes. And that'll all change. That will all change. You've got to get on the inters and not make a mistake. That's the way. Perry's just having a chat with one of the marshals. Marshall said, I've always been a big fan. Should have got you a big move to a big team years ago, mate. Nah, he's concerned where they're going to put the car. Here we go for a replay then with Perez. Okay, hits the brakes into turn 4 and he just turn 3 and he just oh, it's quite a hit, you know. Yeah, he's immediately locks the front right tyre, and then as he starts to panic thinking I ain't going to make this corner, fully locks up both fronts, and then he just slides. Once he's on the grass, mate, once you're on the grass, he's just fully tobogganed into the wall. Not a high speed crash by any means, but I reckon he's done some structural damage there, you know. Even if he'd have got out of that one, I think it might require more than just a front wing. This is the Albon little crash then that he got away with. Yeah, much less of an impact that from Albon. Gets away with it. And because, like I said the other week, actually, in Baku, we had a few little incidents like that. And because the nose and the front wing this year are like fused to one, like the nose is literally attached to the front wing, like structurally, the front wing's a lot more robust this year because of that. Because up until this year, well, you'd have to go back to the 90s or something, but for the last, let's say for the last 15 years at least, the last 15, 20 years, you've had the nose, then you've had two strakes, like two pillars, well, they're just carbon fibre, two carbon fibre pillars, and then that connects the nose to the front wing. So those two carbon fibre pillars are easily snapped in any kind of little incident like what Alexander Albon's just had there. Those front two pillars connecting the nose and the front wing, they're snapped and your front wing's off like that in an instant. Any little contact with the wall, bang, your front wing's gone. But not this year. So the cars are actually inadvertently, you know, this wasn't a design, this wasn't in the thought process when they were designing these cars, but inadvertently, these cars are actually a bit more sturdy at the front because the nose is now fully at the front, fully connected to the front wing. So they can take little hits like that. That little hit that Alexander Albon had there, we saw it last week in Baku. I think it was Vettel or Stroll, I think it was Lance Stroll, like hit the wall gently, gets it in reverse, carries on. Today we see Albon in the wall, finds reverse. If that had have happened last year, full front wing gone, you know, shrapnel everywhere, carbon fibre everywhere, a full mess, you know, a red flag like we've had here anyway, but it would have been caused a red flag, smashed up 100 grand's worth of front wing, or how much these front wings cost? Something like $125,000 per front wing. It'd have been fully smashed to bits, but no. But this year, a little bit more robust. But Perez hit the wall a bit too hard there to get away with it. He hit the wall a bit too hard to get away with it on that one. Messed up his wing, yeah, man. Significant hit, yeah. It was. It was. It was more than Albon's little tap with the wall. That was significant. So session will resume at 17 minutes to. In 3 minutes time, so get in, we'll be back underway. Motorsport Madman, yeah, that's where it's at, Leighton, yeah. That's what we're saying. If I can get my green screen sorted, oh, then to the moon, innit? But, look at this. Perez in a jungle mode, back to the pits. He's on a full jungle exploration for Sergio Perez down the side of the track, finding his way back to the pit lane. Oh. But yeah, just waiting for this session to get back underway now. Everything's been sorted out. Perez's car is out of the way. I assume they've sorted out the barrier, put everything back where it should be. and we'll get back underway. But I did have the Sergio Perez downfall predictor this weekend, though. Didn't have him in the top 10 anyway. Here's Lando Norris and replay coming into the pit lane. Norris complaining about his engine misfiring. Doesn't sound good. And look, they are working on it. Lando Norris' car. Okay, 9 minutes to go we're going to have now. Will Norris, they're trying to get Norris's car ready. They've obviously had the engine cover off and had a good look inside the internals of that McLaren in this little break that we've had. Seeing what's going on. But he should be okay to get going again. The queuing up at the end of the pit lane then. We're going to get this Q2 session going any second now. I'll get that red flag off and I will anticipate the imminent green flag and we'll be back underway for 9 more minutes of Q2 before we get to the big Q3 pole position shootout later on. Yeah, Martin just pointing out, Perez, that's big, man. We take it with a pinch of salt, or, Perez in the wall. But Martin Brundle just pointing out there, he's second in the championship, man. That's a big, that's a big moment. In all likelihood, Perez will start this Grand Prix from 15th place tomorrow. Maybe 14th if once Leclerc's moved to the back, which he will have to do. And they're going to have to beat his time now here. But in all likelihood, Perez will start this Grand Prix in about 15th or 14th place. So he's got work to do tomorrow, Sergio Perez, that's for sure. So is Charles Leclerc, he'll start from the back. Don't look for those two coming through the field tomorrow. But we're back underway then for 8 minutes and 15 seconds of Q2. You don't want to be in that bottom 5 in 8 minutes time, where Zhou Guanyu is at the moment P11, Kevin Magnussen currently P12, Danny Ricciardo P13, Lando Norris P14 and Leclerc 15th. So those are the guys under pressure. Well, they're all under pressure to be fair, because the conditions look different again. Hopefully the timings will update accordingly. Yeah, there's certain little patches of the track looking like full slick, but then you've got puddles on the inside. You've still got some standing water around. You can't be thinking of slicks, can you? You can't be thinking of slicks, man. Maybe towards the end of Q3, maybe someone will risk a set of slicks, because look, there is a dry line, but no, you can't. Maybe by the end of Q3 you'll see slicks, but not yet. Oh wow, that Ferrari's closing distance on the Mercedes. Yeah, there's a bit of driver's etiquette there. You can't overtake there, just setting up for your laps. Here they come then for starting everyone's going to start a lap now. This is why I'm thinking, will we get slicks in Q3? I'm going to say, oh no. Look at the puddle on the apex of turn 1 though. No, that puddle ain't drying up in the next quarter of an hour. I don't know. I don't know about slicks in Q3, man. A part of me thinks, yeah, we'll get slicks. And then I see the puddle on the apex of turn 1 and the puddle at the apex of the hairpin turn 10. And I think, nah. Nah. Jenson Button had a wrist to slicks when he was a beast. He used to risk it, didn't he? Jenson Button would whack on a pair of slicks and have a lap. But he's been retired about 6-7 years, so it ain't happening. No, I think he's still porpoising, whether or not. But yeah, Bottas improves then up into Magnussen goes quickest. So the track's improving. The track's definitely quicker. You know, with Perez being out of the session, he's just going to get bumped down and down and down and down and down. Oh, Alexander Albon P2. This is it now. This is anybody's game. Yeah, the track's improving by the second, literally. Verstappen's looking rapid as well. Fastest of anyone in the first two sectors. Hamilton goes quickest. Everyone that's going to cross the line is going to go quicker than the last man. This is literally just an absolute... This is just the next man goes top. And now it's... Wow, Verstappen's absolutely smashed them all off the pitch, though. 1.3 seconds quicker than everyone else. But we're still 5 minutes left. And remember, this is all just about not being in that bottom 5. This is just about being in the top 10 to get through to the crucial pole position shootout. Here we are on board, well, inside his helmet, Fernando Alonso. What a view this is. Porpoising and all. Down into turn 1. And you've got the puddle on that apex of turn 1. That looks dodgy, that. But Alonso P2. Yeah, where's Norris? Yeah, Norris is in the pits with trouble, didn't he? They had the engine cover off, didn't they? So Norris might be out here. If he doesn't get out in the next couple of minutes, he ain't even going to get a lap in anyway. And plus, these guys have been warming up the tyres going round, man. He's on the back foot. He is looking bad. Norris would do well to get out of this session here now. Zhou Guan Yu pops into P6. Hamilton goes second. Come on. I'd love to see a bit of Hamilton magic today. And just remind everyone, I'm still here. Sainz goes quickest, but here comes Max Verstappen. Oh, 26.2. Yeah, 0.3 of a second. Look at the top two. A second and a half quicker than George Russell in third. Both Haas in the top 6 at the minute. Go on, lads. Ricciardo goes P5. 3 minutes to go in Q2. Bottom 5 at the minute is Ocon. As I say that, Ocon goes 4th. Go on then, Alonso. Go on, Fernando. P3. Alonso's looking quick, man. Alpine in general are looking good. Oh, look at that. They can't come too close to the screen. I got a hole in my head. Yeah, but Alpine are looking quick, man. I've been saying this all day. Look at the puddle in turn 1. This is crazy. That might be the only thing in Q3. In Q3, the only thing that might stop them getting on slicks is that puddle at turn 1. Seriously. They'd be like, yeah, we might be on slicks, but if we go over that puddle at turn 1, we're done for. Russell pops up into second, then only half a tenth off Max Verstappen's time. But like I say, every man across the line is going to be quicker than the last man. The times are just going to tumble now. Yeah, the track's just... Yeah, every man across the line is faster. Mick Schumacher pops up into the top 5. Come on, lad. Ricciardo goes 6th. Here's Lando Norris then, so he has got out of the pits and he's sort of got 1 lap to put it together, maybe 2 laps. But yeah, Lando Norris under pressure, down in P14 at the moment. Go on, Lando. Rear tyres. Haha. Mick Schumacher purple in sector 1. Go on. If Mick Schumacher gets pole, I will die on the spot. I will literally scream. If Mick Schumacher gets anywhere near pole, if he gets in the top 6, For crying out loud. It would be incredible. But yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen, but Mick Schumacher in the top 6, that would be insane. Come on. Oh, Norris is under pressure here. Both McLarens under pressure. Oh, he's getting out of the way. Yeah, no, Norris will have one more lap. Lando Norris under serious pressure. That Mick Schumacher goes up into P3. Did I ever think I'd say that in my life? Probably not. But Mick Schumacher's up into 3rd. Go on. Oh, I love it. I love it. 17 seconds to go in Q2. I tell you what, Mick's going to be through. Mick's going to be through to the pole position shootout. Come on. Oh my God, it's Verstappen, Russell, Schumacher. Top 3. I can't believe this. Yeah, Hamilton in danger. I'm in danger. Oh my God, Alonso's quickest. Bottas 7th, then Magnussen. Both Haas in the top 5. I tell you what, I think they both could be through. I think both Haas's could be in the top 10 shootout. Oh my God. Alonso's quickest, man. Alonso's got a serious shout at pole position today. I'll tell you now. Zhou Guan Yu's 5th. Oh, this could be anything. This could be anything. Russell 2nd. Here comes Hamilton to the line. Well, Hamilton goes 4th. Okay. Here comes Albon. Go on. Oh, Albon's out. Albon's 11th. Well, someone's got to be out, don't they? Someone's got to be out. Sainz goes P3. Mick Schumacher's still 6th. Verstappen goes quickest by over a second. Max Verstappen's laying down the gauntlet here. Has gone a second quicker than anyone else. Alonso still P2. Then Russell, then Sainz, Hamilton, Schumacher top 6. Come on then, Ocon. Come on, Ocon. Go on then. Boom, P8 knocks Bottas out. Ricciardo's just straight through then. Both Haas have got through. 2 Haases. Mate. Mick Schumacher top 6. This is his best performance ever, this, Mick Schumacher. This is his best performance ever. Oh my God. No, is Norris out then? I lost track. Yeah, I think Norris is out. Leclerc's out. What is it? Perez out. Albon out. Bottas out. Ricciardo straight through then. That was an unlikely one. Zhou Guan Yu. How's Zhou Guan Yu got through and Bottas hasn't? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I tell you what, Verstappen laid the absolute gauntlet down at the end then, did he? 1.1 seconds faster than anyone else. Wow, cut to adverts, why don't you? Oh my God, both Haas in Q3, man. Both Haas in Q3. He's like Fulham getting into a Champions League position. It's like, are you mad? Both Haas in Q3. I don't think Haas have ever had both cars in Q3. No, they probably have, but you'd have to go back to 2016. Probably. Yeah, you probably have to go back to Australia 2016. Before you got both Haas's in the top 10, lad. You got to go back 6 years. Oh, this is gonna be mad. This advert's magenta and I can't deal. The green screen can't deal with it. But yeah, this issue aside, right? This little patch of fucking doing my head in, little patch here. This aside, this session's been mint. Absolutely, I'm loving this. I'm in my absolute element here with this. A rainy day in Montreal for me, all the way. Because it throws up. Do you know what it's like? It's sort of like, it makes it sort of like a level playing field. It's sort of like, I mean, the car still plays a bit of a role. Like, Verstappen can still just go bang, P1 by a second, yeah. So the car still plays a bit of a role, but it plays less of a role. It becomes more about the driver, right? Who's got it then? It becomes more of a, all right, who's got it? Who's got it? Who's really got it? Car aside, car to the side, who fancies it? And you get random drivers just stepping up and going, I've got it. I'm feeling it. And that's what I love. That's what I love about a wet session. You know, I'll never forget Nico Hülkenberg getting pole position in the wet in Brazil. He did it on slick tyres on a wet track and got pole position in the Brazilian Grand Prix 13 years ago, and I still remember it now. That's how much it can transform. In a Williams as well, did I mention that? Yeah, Hülkenberg, pole position in a Williams. Just because you can. And there's been other wet qualifying sessions that have, you know, since then, that just pull up mad results. But Zhou Guanyu in the top 10. This is crazy, man. Zhou Guanyu's in the top 10 as well as both Hasses. Okay. Well, sign me up for this every week. The rookie and the underdog team. All of them in the top 10. Get in. Max take pole? Yeah, Martin. You know, I think Max could take pole by a full second. But if Fernando, I mean, on a serious note, I know I've been saying Alonso pole all day. On a serious note, Alonso can be on the front row. Alonso can seriously. I don't know if anyone's beaten Verstappen. I mean, that lap that he just put in at the end of that session then just sat everyone down, to be fair. You know, it's all right going a third of a second quicker, you know, a few tenths of a second, even half a second quicker. You might think, oh, other people are still in the game. But to go 1.1 quicker, he's laid down a massive gauntlet. He can still be beaten. You know, it doesn't guarantee that he's going to get a perfect lap together now, does it? But Verstappen's looking ominous. But so is Fernando Alonso, man. You know, 40-year-old Fernando Alonso just showing everyone, I've still got it. I've still got it, never lose it. Look at everyone clap. You can hear everyone clapping in the background of Alfa Romeo, the Zhou Guanyu. I'm buzzing for him, man. I'm absolutely buzzing the Zhou Guanyu's through to Q3, man. I love it, man. Zhou Guanyu in the top 10. I love an underdog. I love an underdog. This would do a world of good for the mental game as well. Zhou Guanyu, who's not really been getting in the points, you know, he's had a lot of like P12 finishes where he's nearly getting in the points. You know, I think he's only scored 1 point, and that was on his debut in Bahrain. You know, since then he's been struggling a bit, and this'll do him a world of good. You know, being in the top 10 in quali with the big boys at the front. This will do him a world of good. Same with Mick Schumacher, you know. This is his biggest performance, you know. I don't care about, yeah, he had a few battles in Hungary last year. Yeah. This is Mick Schumacher's biggest performance, this. I don't think Mick Schumacher's ever been in a top 10 shootout before. You know, this is big, this. Don't get it twisted. This is big for their mentality. The guys that are a bit down and out at the minute, the guys that are sort of, you know, week after week, they're sort of knocked out in the first part of qualifying, come home to finish P16. This just gives them a massive boost. A massive boost. I'm saying SIA Rob Bitvid. I see Bottas win. Well, Bottas ain't going to win, I don't think. He's been knocked out. I think he's started 11th. So, yeah, that would be crazy if Bottas won in an Alfa Romeo from P11 tomorrow, yeah? No, he's out. Bottas out, Albon out, Perez out. Well, he put it in the wall. Norris and Leclerc out as well. So, yeah, through to the Q3 pole position shootout then. It's only Verstappen, Alonso, Russell, Sainz, Hamilton, Schumacher, Zhou, Ocon, Magnussen and Ricciardo. Let's go. Let's go. Misspelled. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, I was trying to work it out, Ernesto. I was trying to work out what you said. But now no one going for slicks, man. It's intermediates, but will someone gamble a set of slicks at the end? Could you imagine Mick Schumacher gambles a slick at the end and goes quicker than anyone? Oh. I couldn't deal with it. I would die. I couldn't be able to deal with that one. Nah, I don't know about slicks, you know. I keep talking about slicks, but it would be a risky one, that. It would be a risky one. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's too much. It's too risky. It's too risky. You can't go slicks. You can't go slicks. Can you? You can't go slicks, can you? Look at this. Looks dry here. There's a full dry line. Nah, because you go under the bridge where it's still a bit wet, and then you just lose it, wouldn't you? No, you wouldn't risk it. You wouldn't risk it. Hey, listen, I'm in the top 10 shootout here. I ain't going slicks. No way. I'll let someone else do it. Yeah, you try it. Yeah. Then when they're in the wall, I'll just drive past and go, you tried the slicks, didn't you? Yeah, not for me. Oh, well, what is the result of this going to be in 10 minutes time? What is going to be the order here? Because it could be anything. It could be anything. Can you imagine Lewis pulls magic out of the bag here and like bangs it on pole in the Mercedes? It's been awful. So Hamilton sets the Russell now sets the bar at a 1:24 flat. Magnussen's gone 1.2 seconds slower than that, so that's not really representative. But here we go, guys. This is what it's all been about, the final 8 minutes of qualifying. The battle for pole position on a wet day in Montreal. Zhou Guanyu gets a 26 and Verstappen goes 1.3 seconds quicker. Of course he does. Of course he does. I tell you what, Verstappen's looking like he's in a different league. Come on, Max. Yeah, Martin. You might not have to even cheer him on, man. He might cruise here. But who's going to be... Even if that's a big gap between Verstappen and Sainz, over a second. But even if Verstappen does cruise it, the grid order behind Verstappen could be nuts. But I tell you what, he's laying down a gauntlet there. He's putting clean air between him and Sainz. He's just seriously in a different league at the moment. Whoa, Daniel Ricciardo loses the rear end into turn 6 there, but gathers it back together. Not... Whoa. A bit of a wiggly one there, but gets away with it, Daniel Ricciardo. On board with George Russell for a replay, then down at turn 3 or turn 4. Whoa. Losing the rear end as he put the power down. Whoa, slid right across the exit curb there at turn 4. Wow, nice. I tell you what, that'd make a great photograph, that, wouldn't it? George Russell drifting on the exit of turn 5 in intermediate conditions. Ooh. Get that photograph in 4K. Here comes Carlos Sainz round the final corner then. No one in the World of Champions this year so far. But here's Sainz. 22.9, okay, only 0.2 of a second in it, but everyone's going to be improving now. Here comes the tumble times now. Everyone across the line is going to be faster than the last man. Alonso P3, come on. Mixing P4 at the minute. If Mick Schumacher's top 6, look at that, Hamilton purposely going through the puddle there. Well, was it to get out of the way, or was it to actually get some moisture onto the tyres? Because it's virtually dry now. Will someone risk a slick set of tyres? Maybe if I'm Danny Ricciardo, like way out, like no chance. If I'm someone thinking, well, I'll be 10th anyway. Oh, but you might wrap it up, innit, though. You might wrap it up. You might have someone gamble a slick, though. And that could be a game changer. Can you imagine, like, Danny Ricciardo bangs on a set of slicks and then sets a purple sector, but there's not enough time for everyone else to react to it? Imagine. It's too wet into turn 1. I think if you could get round turn 2, you could probably get away with slicks. No, I think Inters is the one in it. I think it's just a bit too wet. Yeah, I think it's that first couple of corners. It's just too wet for the slicks. I can officially say I'm steaming. Steaming as a rocket. I said steaming as a rocket. Oh, this is going to be 5 minutes to go. Verstappen, Sainz, Alonso. Schumacher's up to 4th. Excuse me, what? I'll tell you what, it's been many years since both Hasses been in the top 10, man. This is crazy. The thing is, they've got to convert it tomorrow. Whatever happens here, they've got to convert it tomorrow. But this is seriously good. This. Oh, final 4 minutes. Russell slicks. George Russell's on slicks. Oh, this is a game changer. Game changer. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. I told you someone might gamble it. I didn't expect it to be George Russell. Will this set off a chain reaction? Listen, people have got just about enough time. Oh my God, George Russell's your man. I tell you what, he's going to struggle into turn 1. This is absolutely perfect because he's putting the cat amongst the pigeons. If George Russell goes faster than anyone at any single sector, everyone's gonna barrel into the pits and a frantic final lap is gonna ensue. Oh my God. Come on, Lewis. Yeah, Matty. Innit? Come on, Lewis. Imagine. This is bold. George Russell said, get me a set of slicks on it. But the thing is, if Russell... It could pay off massively. Listen, it could either not pay off, and you're in the top 10 anyway. You start 10th or pole, innit? Now, George. I think, what's Russell's 5th at the minute. That could probably get beat by these guys. I think George is either on pole or he's 10th. Are you a gambling man? Are you a gambling man? Verstappen's quicker than anyone, though. Verstappen could smash them all out of the park here. Here comes Magnussen to the line, then. Go on, Kevin. Bang it P1 or up to P3. Go on, Kevin, lad. I'm repping Kevin. Kevin Magnussen. He's up in 3rd. Here comes Verstappen to the line. I can't believe Russell's on. What time's he done? Oh my God. Oh, Russell's off. No, it's not paid off. He's not worked. He's hit the wall, man. Look at the rear wing. Now he's hit the wall. Now it's too soon for slicks. It's not paid off. Oh, you had to gamble it, though. I'm glad someone tried it. Yeah, it's turn 1. It's like I said. Look, turn 1. It's just too wet. It's too wet. You got a puddle on the apex. Forget it, man. You can't go across the puddle. Forget about the apex in turn 1. Yeah, whoa. Nope. Nah, slicks ain't it. Slicks ain't it. It's just too wet in the first couple of corners. Why did he try and hit the apex, though? Why did he go across the puddle? Nah, you're mad. You ain't doing it. I'm glad someone tried it, though, innit? Whoa, nah, bro. Oh, you see, he hit the wall as well. Oh, it's a gamble. You may as well, innit? Go for it. You live once, don't you? Yeah, Russell off on the slick tyres. Ah, listen. You live once. You gotta go for it. I respect George for saying, go on, get me a set of soft boots on this and let me have a go. I respect it. I love it. I'm glad someone tried it. It'd have been boring if no one tried it. Do you know what I mean? he's regretting it now, though. Is he going to have one more lap? Is he going to go for it? Imagine George just absolutely sets a storming lap now on the slicks. Hamilton's P2 at the minute. Look at this. Go on then, Lewis. He's 1.2 off. I tell you what, Verstappen has got this absolutely sewn up. I tell you now. Mick's in the top 6 still. Yo, both Hasses are in the top 6 still. With everyone's going to have one more go. Everyone's got one more lap. Oh my God, Mick Schumacher's P6 at the... Lewis, yeah. Go on, Lewis. He's not setting any personal best though. I don't even think he's going to set a quicker... I don't think Lewis is going to improve. So I think Lewis is going to be second at best. But that's up for being beaten though. Checker flags out. This is the final. These are the final laps now. Sainz quickest in the first sector of anybody. Oh, go on then, Carlos. I had Carlos for pole. I had Carlos pole and win. Go on then. Oh, this is so exciting, right? So here comes Verstappen. Then this is the best Verstappen's got. Then Verstappen is gonna set a lap time for pole position of a 21.6, a 21.2. Here we go then, Carlos Sainz with full wheel spin out of the final corner. Go on then, Carlos, stick it to him, lad. Goes P2. Oh my God, a full 7/10 of a second, 8/10 of a second behind. Is it going to be Hamilton third? Here comes Fernando Alonso then. What can he do? Hamilton P3 at best, but that's not for being beaten. Mick Schumacher could be 6th. Go on then, Alonso. Alonso front row. Alonso's on the front row. He's quicker than the Ferrari. He's quicker than the Ferrari. Go on, Fernando. Go on, Fernando. That's what it's all about. That's why I watch this sport. Fernando Alonso, P2. Get in. Mick Schumacher stays 6th. Both Hasses in the top 6. Go on, Fernando. Get in there. Verstappen, Alonso, Sainz, Hamilton, Magnussen, Schumacher. Magnussen and Schumacher 5th and 6th. Get in there. Fernando Alonso on the front row. Boom. Madman predictions. Not looking so mad now, are they? Alonso up in P3 I have got. Oh, madman predictions all over it. Oi, that's mad. Alonso's on the front row. Hamilton's 4th as well. Both Haas in the top 6. I can't believe this. Alonso, boom. I can't believe it, man. When was the last time Fernando Alonso was on the front row? You're going to go back 10 years. Oh my God. Nah, probably 2014. Probably 2014. You're going to go back 8 years before Alonso was this high up the grid. Oh my God, that's fantastic, that. No one was beating Verstappen, by the way. By the way, nobody was beating Max Verstappen. He smashed it. Look at the Alpine pulling up into P2 on the grid. He's quicker than the Ferrari. That is a massive dub, that. That's a massive... For Alonso to be quicker than Sainz is ridiculous. You don't even know how ridiculous that is, man. That is sick. I can't believe it. Go on, lad. Hey, listen, Fernando can lead into turn 1. Fernando can lead into turn 1 tomorrow. He's notoriously good at race starts as well, Alonso. Like, Alonso makes up places at the start of a race. If Alonso starts P12 at the start of a race, he's P8 by turn 3. What's he going to do from the front row, man? What a performance! Yes! What a performance, man. That's sick. That's so good. I can't. Oh, mate. No one was beating Verstappen. Oh, right, I'm going. I'll be on with Denver anyway. I'll be on with Denver in a bit. Well, soon. Oh, mate, I've loved it. I've loved every second of that. Despite the, apologies for the green screen stuff. I'm a work in progress when it comes to stuff like that, the green screen and stuff. I'm a work in progress. I understand that, but I've absolutely loved it. I've loved that. That's been my favourite stream that I've done so far. That on this channel, definitely. That's definitely been my favourite stream. That. Despite the technical issues and all the rest of it, but I've loved it. And listen, join me tomorrow. Let's look at this. Let's look at the schedule. Yeah, tomorrow for the race a little bit earlier. 10 to 7 for the race starting at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Listen, catch you there, guys. Raid on Denvers. It's like he raids me, I'll raid him back now, innit? Yeah, all on Demcast. Right, guys, I've loved it. Fernando Alonso's P2 for the race tomorrow. Get in there. Get in. Right, love it. Right, see you tomorrow. Love it. See you tomorrow, 10 to 7. Don't miss the Canadian Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso to lead into turn 1. Fernando Alonso could lead into turn 1. I haven't said that for 12 years. I haven't said that for a decade. Get in there. Oh yeah, by the way, subscribe if you haven't already and drop a like. Get in, Fernando Alonso. I love it.